Hey, what is up, everyone? I am Elf Kwis. I'm from London, and I've been playing Tekken for almost 3 years now, I think. But I guess at my I guess the past year or two is where I've really been stepping up my game and competing in Europe, and really made a bit of a name for myself, I guess.
Hello everyone, my name is Lee, also known as Risky Look or Sexy Look. Don't mind either one of them. I am actually from Bradford, if people didn't know this. I know a lot of people don't know from Bradford. Don't really get out that that's where I'm from. I've been playing Tekken at a high level for about a year and a half now.
I'm DJ Vu from Scotland and I'm sponsored by 200k. I've been competing in Tekken tournaments for nearly 8 years now.
Hello everyone, my name is Sean. You might also know me as Tezzerun. I represent Newcastle Fight Club, though I am from Hartlepool, a small town a few miles south of the Toon. I've been playing Tekken at a high-ish level for about a year since I've started travelling across the UK to attend events.
Hey guys, it's Stink450 here, resident Irish Lily player and sheep farmer extraordinaire, as you can see from my background.
Hi, this is Shen. I represent UIU and I'm from Manchester. I've been playing Tekken at a high level since 2009, which is just over 10 years, starting from Tekken 6.
Hello, it's Amy. I'm also known as BB. I'm a player for Rise as part of the Athena division, and I'm from Warwickshire in the Midlands.
Mi tag is Strepot, well it's Cardiff squad. I'm from Cardiff. Yeah, been going to tournaments for hours higher and a half no.
Characters I'll be using this weekend will be Katarina and Miguel for two different play styles. Katarina for the long range, Miguel for the short range and the Oki.
Mainly Hwarang this weekend. Hwarang. I might switch to Steve if I feel like it, and maybe some Fakumran because I think he's really fun. But most people know me for my Hwarang. It's what most people want to see, so I just like to give the people what they want.
So this weekend I'll probably be using Xiao Yu. I may use my subs as well, depending on how I feel at the time, but we'll just have to wait and see.
If you know who I am, you know without a doubt I'll be using Eliza in this event, since the only character I actually play properly, though I have just tried my hands in doing so yeah, it'll be Eliza.
For today I'll probably just use Jack 7 and Paul, but I'll maybe throw in some Bog and Bob as well.
Ich speakling my mind chain.
The characters I'll be using this weekend will definitely be Claudio. I'll definitely be using Claudio. Probably Eliza, Leroy, maybe a bit of Law, maybe a bit of Geese, maybe a bit of Marduk, maybe a bit of Jack, I don't know. Depends on who I'm playing against really, how I feel, on which character I'm going to be using, but 100% it'll be Claudio more than any of the others.
My favourite moment competing in Tekken would be 2017 versus Fighting, where I reached the top 17, going through a gauntlet of players such as Downpour, Armirage King and Ryan Hart. So that was like my first major that I've ever reached higher than top 32. So that was a really, really big moment for me, and it really excelled my Tekken career.
Probably just time of year sween or such of Cardiff at Finistol Welly.
My favorite moment competing in Tekken, there have been so many, because I just enjoy playing this game offline so much, but I guess one of my favorite moments had to be probably my first ever top 8 in a challenger event, Clash of the Olympians in Greece. I had to beat a whole load of people. I went to losers quite early on in the tournament, and I had to make a very, very big climb, taking out some very big names in Europe. So that was definitely a big moment for myself. Yeah.
Thing. It's a hard choice. There's like two things. One would be at VSF, I think maybe 2 years ago. I was playing Eternal Dragon in bracket and I ended up beating him by complete luck. I used Nina's Rage Drive and it crushed his low and killed him, and honestly that that was one of the best things that ever happened. It was so good. But secondary to that is probably, it's not actually in tournament, but it's because of a tournament. We were in Berlin, all like a bunch of the Irish scene, and they somehow managed to break the entire shower room. I'm not really sure how they did it, but the person we were renting off came down and started talking to them in German, and they didn't have a clue what was going on. It was just great crack. Like, thank God for Tekken.
I haven't really competed that much in Tekken 7, so I don't really have a favourite moment. Like, my most memorable will probably be my first event offline for Tekken 7, which was a District G event, and I was really nervous and I was kind of convinced I was going to go there and just lose, but I won my first match, and that was quite big for me.
One of my favourite moments competing in Tekken would have to be beating Asim and The Truth to qualify for the UK Championship Finals in 2017.
My favourite moment is hard to pin down. All my moments actually come through going through events. Like, for instance, when we met up with Imagine's Marijuana and NFC's own Degenerate on the way to the Big Yin, I think it was. The lads had already set up their PlayStation setup in the middle of like KFC to try and get some last minute turn in before we even get there to kill some time and stuff like that. It's that type of stuff that makes me love playing in this game.
I'd say my favourite moment competing in Tekken was Drowning Pools, which was a tier 3 dojo, mainly because I'd been away from Tekken for quite a while because I wasn't enjoying it in Season 2. This was like last 2 months of it, and Season 3 had just come out, but obviously I'd been playing Fortnite, as a lot of people knew, so when I came back learning Claudia in Season 3, this was the first tournament I went to, and obviously Eddie was the clear favourite to win the whole thing, and I managed to cause a big upset, beat him in the pools, and then I got the bracket reset on me and then beat him in the final game to win the whole thing, which was obviously awesome. And also it was the first trophy I'd ever won within Tekken, so that was probably my best moment competing in Tekken.
Oh, he's won it!
Yeah, honestly starting to glossing interesting. They got messing so cannot attend me locals.
It's difficult to try and enjoy the game online at the moment. I haven't felt the greatest about Tekken 7 since lockdown. I've been trying to take the time to lab, but it just doesn't go that way, to be honest. I usually log in, play online, hit the game, and then log off for the night. The lobbies are pretty good. I'm learning through lobbies mainly. But the online tournaments, the guys have been making sure that we've been, occupied as well. So.
How have I felt about Tekken during lockdown? Well, the online could be a lot better. I'm not a big fan of Season 3, people know that already, but you got to make do with what you have. So I'm still trying to enjoy the game, enjoy it for what it is, but hopefully things will get better. Hopefully we'll get an even more complete patch. I just feel it's very unfinished. I think if we were to move on to Tekken 8, and if they were not to do any more patches for Tekken 7, it will probably leave a very, very sour taste in my mouth, because it was such a great game for Season 2, and to end it like this, I don't think it'll sit down very well with me, but hopefully things will change and things will get better.
I play it often. I only really play it when I'm streaming. I only really play this game when I'm streaming, just to have fun with viewers and show people some Claudio stuff, but I think online is awful. Right now, I play Call of Duty more than what I play Tekken. I think it's not the best at the moment. There's a lot of lag, a lot of disconnects going everywhere. I don't think it's great.
How I've heard about Tekken 7 since lockdown? Well, I've been streaming a lot of it. So my feelings are open and out there. I've made videos on it. Not the best. I think lockdown and sort of the quarantine no offline will be a bit of a wake-up call to these fighting game developers that your game cannot survive without good netcode, without proper online features, or just features in general. Like, I believe Tekken 7 is a good game, don't get me wrong, I love playing it in tournament or whatever, but when you're stuck with this online experience, and there were a few questionable balance changes over the course of time, it makes things struggle, but it's still alright. There's still some fun to be had, but I wish I could play offline again, not gonna lie.
I really like the concept of the Lockdown League, and it's actually motivated me to go into practice mode to brush up on matchup knowledge, which I haven't done in months. Plus it's round robin, which is always fun, getting to play everybody.
It's the call idea, so all parties get interest in the competitors can.
I think the Lockdown League is a really good idea, considering we're all in lockdown, can't go out. But yeah, it was a really good concept, really good idea. So, yeah.
What are your thoughts on the Lockdown League's concept? I think it's really good. It's good to see a lot of UK players going against each other, all for a bit of fun. You know, I don't take it too seriously. You know, there's going to be some robberies that happen online due to connection drops or, you know, just not being able to react to stuff. People with snake edges, you know, they're going to be a nightmare to deal with. But I think it's all in a bit of fun, all for a bit of enjoyment.
Honestly, I'm not sure how I feel about an invitational. I like normal tourneys having an anyone can win approach, anyone can enter, you can just, everyone has the same opportunities. But what I do like is that there's an entry fee, and I know that that's a bit controversial, but the entry fee was minor, and it helps make sure that everyone who's in the tournament is invested in the tournament. There's not going to be nobody's going to be a no-show, the tournament's going to run smoothly, and I think even just a minor entry fee, even just like £1, it really helps the tourney run along.
So which matches am I anticipating playing the most in my group? So Daisy, what do you think about Risky Luck? Kwis, BB, Tezeron? You don't give a shit, do you? Well, if you don't give a shit, I don't give a shit either, so no, I don't give a shit.
Nobody in particular, very much which probably a bit odd.
In regards to who I'm playing this weekend, I think everyone's, you know, really strong in the group. I haven't played Dre, I've never heard of Dre before, but you know, I'm sort of looking forward to every single match, to be honest. Like, I'm nervous. I'm more nervous than anything else, but I'll try my best, see what I can do.
As for my actual opponents this tourney, I don't actually know who they are. I don't like looking at seeding before a tourney. I don't like looking at who I'm going to be playing, because it just, if you see somebody who you think is better than you, it just puts you in a panic. There's literally no point to it. I like just running into my opponents as they come and hoping the work I've done beforehand is enough to get me through the tourney. Maybe that's a bad attitude, I'm not really sure, but honestly it helps keep you sane before the tourney.
My most anticipated match will probably be with versus Uyu Shen. It's been a while since I've played him, and I always enjoy our matches. There's always some shenanigans that go in between.
Looking forward to playing everybody in my group, but I'm expecting Kwis and Risky Luck to be the toughest matches.
Which matches are you anticipating playing the most in your group? I look forward to playing against everyone, because I feel like anybody can beat me and I can beat anybody in my group, which is good, which what makes this group really good to be in. But I'd say the match I'm looking the most forward to is Kwis, because he's on form right now. You know, he's on top. He's beating a lot of players, winning a lot of tournaments, placing well, and he's really, really strong. He's really good at the game. So I think that'll be a really big challenge that I'd like to face. Plus, I owe him the rematch from when we played in London, and I kind of robbed him by hop kicking through his mid, which was kind of funny at the time. So I owe him the rematch from that.
On your enemy's mistakes, because we've seen time and time again these guys get punished.
Whoa, he's at the mid!
There we go, punishes the hop kick.
Again.
Doesn't matter, just hop kicks again.
The matches I'm anticipating the most in my group, I think, so looking through my group, I kind of have a group of like there's no real easy game. Like, I think everyone from my pool, especially that I know, is definitely going to give me a run for my money, but the number one match I have to look out for is just Risky Luck. He's the person who, if someone is going to beat me in the pool, it's most likely going to be him. And we've gone back and forth a lot. The last time we played offline, he hop kicked me and destroyed my soul. So I'm expecting that to happen online as well, because it's an even greater atmosphere for that. But yeah, that's probably like the number one game I really am looking forward to, and everyone else is just going to give me a challenge as well. So every game will be fun for the most part.
am going under your lows with AOP, but it's what it is.
My final words will be for the stream. If you're watching me play for the first time, I do some pretty unconventional stuff. Sometimes I'm good, sometimes I press when I shouldn't, but hell, I'll get you hyped up. I do unblockables at crazy times, try and do some snake edges, all that kind of stuff. So please, I hope you enjoy me. Take care, guys.
Hope everyone in the stream enjoys watching. And don't be a FUD, it's only online, remember.
What I will say to my opponents though is that I hope they know their bad horn punishes. Oh, I suck, but yeah, I'll see you all guys all mid-tourney.
Just have fun. To everyone I'm playing, in advance, I am sorry I down 2-2'd you. I had to, I wanted to win, so sorry about that. When I do anything, for instance, -5 into hop kick, sorry. Don't jab me next time and you won't get hit. But no, all jokes aside, I really hope you all enjoy yourself and I hope it's a good watch for people that are just watching.
And last words for my opponents. I hope you guys enjoy losing. That's it.
Any last words to our opponents? Well, what do you want to say to them, Daisy? Oh, yeah, she said, you're all going to get wrecked anyway, so there's no point in me stalling this any further. I don't give a shit. So I'm just going to play how I normally play. Random hop kicks, random sweeps, go YOLO. And, what is the point in playing logical when you can just play YOLO, man? Do you know what I mean? I'm just going to play YOLO. I'm going to defy all logic, and you guys will not know what hit you. Oh, dear me. Because why? Because I'm an old man, you know what I mean? And look, old men don't look this young every day, do you know what I mean? But I still have a mind of an old man, and I don't give a shit, you know what I mean? And even if I did lose, I probably might not even remember it anyways, because I don't give a fuck. So, we'll see you there. And good luck everyone, because you might fucking need it.